Good morning. We're going to walk through the John Williams excerpt of the final round of the 9th, 10th All-State audition. So far, it sounded really good. I'm just going to cover a few things and go through each system. So first, let's talk about the espressivo section. Very important that, if possible, you can use a little vibrato on the sustained high notes. So the F sharp here, the half notes, any of the half notes, you're going to need some vibrato, because if you just play straight forte, they probably won't take points, but it is the espressivo melodic section, and so you should be able to add a little vibrato on all of these long notes, just, for the purpose of sound production. So half note, half note, half note, just to brighten the sound. Doesn't hurt. This is good, this is good, this is good. Very nice work on these octaves. I know octaves are tough, but they sounded really good. Now, getting into the 16th note section, which is everybody's favorite, the most important thing is making sure that your articulation in the lower register matches what you're doing in the higher register, because as you'll see, they actually give you the same articulation, but they write it two different ways. So in the lower register, they have the staccato eighth notes, whereas in the higher register, they specifically tell you we want a 16th note followed by 16th rest. These articulations should sound identical. You want to have shortened eighth notes, like here, where they have staccato eighth notes. Pretend they are a 16th note followed by 16th rest. There should be an audible silence followed by the 16th notes here, here, here. Just cut them short, cut them short, cut them short. There needs to be air after these notes so that they sound the same when you jump up the octave at the bottom system, right? So you don't have to take the bow off the string necessarily. Just cut it short. Just short bows. Keep it small. Now, let's talk about intonation. Second position. I know it's a pain. In general, it is more forgivable to the judges to play a little bit sharp than to play flat. When you play sharp, it actually kind of brightens your sound. So when you jump to second position here in the second last system, just overdo your shift ever so slightly so your hand is a little bit closer to the body of the violin. You're just going to have better luck if your entire hand is in a slightly higher position, because these repeated C sharps here and here absolutely need to be in tune. Absolutely need to be in tune. So just watch your shift when you go to second position. And then finally, it is important that we have this little funky string crossing right towards the end. It is very important that you prep your hand for the string crossing. I hate this bowing. I don't know why they wrote this bowing in, and it's a pain. But just be mindful of this up bow bowing here along with the string crossing, and just make sure that you're getting the string crossing in time, because it tends to be the 16th notes can be a little lopsided when you're switching strings. So just make sure that that these 16th notes in particular are super duper square, and that if you have to practice just this final bar alone with a metronome to make sure that everything is in place.